Hi everybody, so in this video I want to talk about how you can get games for your VR headset, be that a Meta Quest 2 or another headset, much cheaper than you would expect. Because one of the problems is you pick up a Meta Quest 2 or something else and you're like, brilliant, I've got this new headset, now I need some games for it. But the games don't go in the sale very often, whether that be on Steam or any other platforms, or with the Meta Quest 2 with the built-in games that you can play on it. And they're quite expensive. And you know, you've bought this headset for like £200 or $200, so you've got a bargain that way. But now you're going to have to spend hundreds of pounds on on games, and you may well be tempted, say with the Meta Quest headsets, with something like Meta Quest Plus. So Meta Quest Plus is a subscription service. The problem with Meta Quest Plus is there's only about 10 games on it. So you know, you pay your $7.99 in the UK a month for not much. They give you a couple of games every month that you keep as long as you stay subscribed, but the actual selection isn't that great. However, this is the secret, and I didn't know about this at all before I got into VR headsets, and that is Viveport Infinity. Now, you may well be saying, well, wait a minute, Viveport, this is surely for the HTC Vive headset. And it is, but it also works with the other VR headsets as well. And Viveport Infinity, which is their subscription service, is basically like Xbox Game Pass for VR headsets. And it's got it's got over 100 games in it as well, and lots of really, really good ones as well. Now the cost, the costing can be a little bit odd here, because they do a monthly one for $12.99, and then they do the Infinity Annual at $8.99. Now, although it's annual, that doesn't mean you have to pay it all up front. It's still $8.99 a month, or I guess it's $8.99 in the US, or whatever the equivalent is wherever you are. But you commit to doing it for a year, and then you get it for the cheaper price of just sort of £9 a month. But what you must bear in mind is some of the games included with Viveport Infinity, ones like the Walking Dead, so like the most premium top level games, that you have to have Infinity Annual to get those. However, what I would say is, if at this point you're thinking, oh, that's a bit of a swizz, honestly, the sheer number of games and the quality titles that are included in Viveport is, you're going to get what? So it's £9 a month, isn't it? So what's that? That's 90, so that's £118 for the year. You get way more than £118 worth of value out of this subscription over the year. As long as the first thing you want to do is, there is a free trial with both of them, with the Meta Quest Plus, but I wouldn't bother with Meta Quest Plus. And then you've got Viveport. There is a free trial, I think it's a couple of weeks, so that you can try it out, make sure that your computer system works well with your VR headset, with your Meta Quest 2, and then you can say go for the Infinity Annual plan for £9 a month. So for example, with me at the moment, I've been playing around with Super Hot, which is very good but very hard. Gun Club VR, I love that. Into the Radius, I've just started that, and today I've just downloaded Hard Bullet, Doctor Who, I Expect You to Die, and Creed Rise to Glory, and I've still got to play around with World War One fighters. Basically, what I do is I go to do a Google search for like the best VR games on PC, and then I just look through Viveport and then start downloading the ones that I want. Now, do remember, however, that these games are on your PC. So your PC plays these games using like Steam VR. So when you put your headset on, you connect to your PC using the Oculus Meta Quest link, and then you go over to Viveport and you double click on a game, and Steam VR will then set it up for you. So you are relying on your home network that streams the game being processed on your computer to your Meta Quest 2 or whichever headset you're using. So you need to really do the free trial to make sure that your home network is good enough for that. Obviously, you could wire it in as well and do it via a wire, but I think the whole point of headsets like the Meta Quest 2 is that it is wireless. And one of the really cool things as well is that if your network is good enough, so you have got a 5 GHz network, you don't have to do it where your PC is. Because you're working on the wireless network. So, for example, when I'm playing Super Hot or even Into the Radius or Gun Club VR, I don't do it in the little computer room, which has got my computer chair in. I go into the lounge where I've got plenty of space, and then I can, swing my arms around and move around a little bit and enjoy the game that way. And I think this is absolutely amazing. This is like the hidden secret of VR games, because you think, oh, Viveport is for the HTC Vive. No, it's for everything. They give you, it's really easy to set up. The instructions are all on the website. Again, there's a free trial, so you can check it out that way. Remember, these are on your PC, so these aren't like the games that are included with MetaQuest Plus. So if you haven't got a gaming PC that can't play VR games, then that is when, if you were going to do a subscription service, that's when you would think about MetaQuest Plus, because all the MetaQuest Plus games, these are the ones that are actually installed on your headset itself. And actually, I was probably being a little bit harsh there, saying you shouldn't check out MetaQuest Plus. You should definitely check out the free trial. And have a go with with a few of these games, so that you understand what your headset is capable of in the case of the MetaQuest 2, because it's pretty amazing actually what it can do when it's not connected to a gaming PC either. But there we go, my sort of secret to getting VR games much cheaper for your MetaQuest 2 headset or any other headset is Viveport Infinity. I think it's well worth the money. There's lots of amazing titles on there, and you'll definitely get your money's worth. Just remember, do the year plan so that you have access to all of the games, including things like The Walking Dead. Okay, so that's enough from me. If you found this video useful, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and of course I'll see you again soon.